Hello and welcome to today's video. So first of all, I'd like to say excuse how I look. We have just completed our first ever run of the h.5k. So this is just what we're dealing with right now. Honestly, yeah, it's just what it is. Let's ignore it. Secondly, why we are here today is I am about to do the book scavenger hunt to both pick the next book I'm reading, and also I'm then gonna like read it during this as well, so I can like see, did I actually enjoy it, did I actually want to read it, how's it going, all that jazz. So basically right now I'm in the middle of a load of books and I'm not enjoying any of them. It is the 24th of August as I'm starting to like record this right now, which means we have exactly 1 week left, which means it's plenty of time. Like I've still got time to read loads of books, but I feel like the books I'm reading currently are going to put me in a slump. I'm not feeling them, not really up for them. So what can I do? Well, one of the things I've got wrote down is to complete the book scavenger hunt. So I saw this done on Books and Lala's channel, and I copied and pasted it all down. I've got the questions, I've got the things to follow to decide what to read. And yeah, the original creator I have also got wrote down is Peter Likes Books, and I've watched that video too, the one that Books and Lala linked to. I am gonna do the prompts that were in the Books and Lala video that I've linked down below. Honestly, mainly because they seemed a bit easier. In the video that I watched from Peter Likes Books, a lot of them were like dependent on like page numbers and stuff, which I don't have any catalogue of my books, they're all just here, so I figured it'd take a very long time if I was to do it that way and try and find page numbers and lots of stuff like that. So yeah, I'm doing the prompts from Kayla's videos from the Books and Lala channel, and that is the plan. Basically I'm going to go through the prompts. There are like 9 prompts, but then like there is the 10th prompt is read, so there's like 10 prompts or 9 prompts, however you want to look at it. And yeah, I am just going to start doing it. I've got them wrote down in front of me, so let's go. So number 1, prompt 1 is grab your favourite book, go to the acknowledgements, and the first name you see, find a book by an author with the same name. So let's go downstairs where my red books are. This is the disaster of the unread books that we're going to pick from in a moment. These are my September TBR books and those are my October TBR books, so we're ignoring those. We've got a lot of books to pick from still, and we've also got Jay's bookshelf up there as well, which I can also pick from, I guess. So favourite book, it'll be a fantasy book. I don't have like a decisive favourite that's like a definite. Here are the shelves. Winterkeep is high potential for that. So Avon and Ends. So is Kingdom of Ash. I think I'm gonna go Winterkeep. Let's just pick this one. So let's sit down here. So go to the acknowledgements. Thank you, Kathy Dawson. Okay. Kathy and Dawson. I know I don't have any upstairs. I mean, I'll double check, but like I guess the next one to do is just kind of like pick a book. But it doesn't say the first name, it says the first one you see, so I'm just going to close my eyes and then like open them. Name. My brain is just completely not working. Murray, there we go, Murray. So I know I have like a Marie Lu book upstairs, but it's the second book in a series. I don't want to look into it. I'm gonna go have a look on my other shelf. I had none, so I did the same thing again, picked another name, and I got Laura first time. And I actually had one on my other shelf straight away when I went to the middle grade section. Laura Ellen Anderson. So we've got our second book. Now what are we doing? Let's go back to the prompts. Pick something on that cover and find another book with the thing in the title. Okay. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Pumpkin heads. Okay. I managed that one quite easily. I was getting worried there. So. Go to page 50, line 5, pick a word from that line and find a title with that word. So I don't know if this is... Oh, the pages are numbered at least. Okay, where's page 50? This is a graphic novel. So I don't know how I'm going to figure out what line 5 is. Okay, page 50, line 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So meeting and her. I'm just looking for either, by the way. I haven't picked one because there's 2 words to pick from. What's up here? There's nothing. Okay, so I know it's not the same. It's not the same word. But I'm going to go for her. And in the title of this book it says girl. I'm just going to have to go for it, else we're going to be here all day. So, yes, it said pick a word from that line, so I've gone with her and find a title with that word. Gone for girl, I am twisting it, yes, I know, oh well. Find a 5-star read with the same colours on the cover. Okay, so I don't know if you can even see this cover, but it's got a lot of colours on it. So it's mainly silver and black, but then there's like all these different colours everywhere. So 5-star read with these on. That's not got the colours. Oh. Okay. Let's try the other shelf before we come through and have to go through all of these. This is my other shelf. Let's see if we've got anything. Ooh. Okay, so this was a 5-star. I mean, it's the same basic colours, the black and the white, of like the black and the white in the writing and in the writing. That could work. I think that's our best shot. None of these others even have the same sort of colours. Okay, that's what we're going for. So, 4 was find a 5-star read with the same colours on the cover. So we've gone for the same colours as this in this, which aren't like all these colourful bits, but it's literally just the black and the white. That's what we're going for. Find a book with the same number of pages. Now it says, hint hint, Goodreads is your friend, except I don't track my books on Goodreads. So, well I do, but only the ones I've read. So there are 167 pages. I think my best bet is going to be going over to my one contemporary shelf, because there are some smaller books over there. Hopefully we'll get close. So 167. But actually I suppose I can check Goodreads, because any that I have read, which are the ones down here, will be on there. So let's go Goodreads. Did none of these tell me their page counts? Ah, okay. Okay, so the book I've chosen doesn't have its page count on Goodreads, which is why it's showing up at the top. Okay, so 167 is what we're looking for. 167, 167. We're in the 140. I do have 140s, 144, 146, 152. Oh, 159, 160, 160, 163, 166. 166 is going to be the closest. I'm going to go grab that one. Okay, so this book had 167 pages. This is the closest one I've got with 166. There might be one closer in my unread, but I'm not doing it. I'm sorry, I'm just not doing it. I'd have to go for it physically, and that seems like a paid when I'm only one off. So, we've done that. Flip open to any page, the first name you see, find a book by an author who shares that name. Okay, so flip to a random page, find a name, find a book. Gary. Gary. Gary! Do I own a book by Gary? Well, this is going great. I don't know if I own a book by Gary. Gary. Might be. No, Adam. I don't think I own a book by Gary. Right, I don't own any books by Gary. So, what we're now going to do is, okay, I've lost my page. I'm gonna go and look at Jay's bookshelves just in case Jay owns a book by Gary. You've been good boys. You've been good. You've been good. Oh. Do you know the Gary? Okay, my camera battery is now flashing, so let's try and find a book by Gary. So this is Jay's bookshelf down here, so there's nowhere I can really show. Let's have a look. Got Gary? You own the book by Gary? Bloody hell. Okay, Jay to the rescue. Oh, let's sit here. What's the next prompt? The book is halfway through and I know that because he stole my bookmark. Find another title with the same number of letters. So this is called The One Thing, so THE, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I miscounted that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 letters in the title. Okay. I mean, I'm upstairs now. Do I look on my TBR shelf? Is that where I start looking now? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Right, I'm going to do this off camera because my camera is flashing. So, BRB when I find one. Okay, so that took me an absolutely shocking amount of time, but I eventually found one in my TBR section, and that was Little Women with 11 letters. I will double check that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, perfect. Okay, Little Women. So what do we need now? 8. Find a book with a similar cover. Okay. I mean, I own others in this edition. Do I just grab those? I don't know. I think I've got the Brothers Grimm. I mean, that's the same edition, so it's a similar cover. Do I go with it? I think I'm going to go with it. Okay. But let's go back and see what we've got. Okay. Flip to a random page, point at a word and find that word in a book title on your TBR shelf. Okay. Fast. Oh, I have got no books with fast in the title. Okay, let's do it again. This is a dreadful book to pick for this. They aren't working. Let's go once more and then I'm going to pick a different book. I mean, yeah, I'll do that. That seems like a cheat, but I don't care. Okay, so point at a word and find that word in a book on your TBR shelf. Right, excuse the mess, I'm not going to move again. I mean, these all have that in. There's three down here with that in, but I don't want to read them. Okay. This will work. This is what I'm going to go for. And prompt number 10 is read. So this is what I'm going for. The Girls I've Been. Yeah. I've wanted to read this for a while. I eventually own it. I might as well give it a go now. I think it's meant to be quite fun. So hopefully, maybe it will make me want to read. So yeah, that's the hope. I will quickly read the back and then I guess I'll go read it and come back with my actual thoughts and feelings. Did this scavenger hunt work? Has it helped me? I definitely feel like I cheated a bit with ending up with the word "the," but I mean, I'm kind of glad because I was struggling. So what have we got on the... So it says, my name is Rebecca crossed out, Samantha crossed out, Hayley crossed out, Katie crossed out, Ashley crossed out, Nora. To understand my story, you first have to know about the girls I've been. And that starts with my delightful con artist mother. Because I didn't choose a life of deception, I was born into it. 5 years ago, I escaped and became Nora, who has a nice normal life in a nice normal neighbourhood. Until this morning, when I found myself at gunpoint in the middle of a bank heist with my ex-boyfriend and new girlfriend, talk about awkward. The first thing I thought was, get down. The second thing, we're all going to die because I stopped to buy donuts on the way to the bank. And the third thing, I'm the only one who can get us out of here alive. Because the gunmen have no idea who I really am. That girl has been hiding for far too long. let's go read it. I'm excited about this. This is the book I'm going to read this evening. I might check in this evening and also check in when I finish it, because I don't think I'll finish it tonight. But yeah, I am really happy about this. Let's give it a go. Okay, so I'm about to head out, so I thought I'd do a quick check-in. Yesterday I stayed up stupidly late, but like, it's kind of a good thing. I got to chapter 43 of this book, which is page like 222. Like, I got like a good chunk into it, and I'm actually really enjoying it. It's really, really good. It's really interesting. It's written really well, and like, you just want to keep reading. The chapters are really short. Yeah, I don't want to give anything away. Obviously this isn't a spoiler vlog. I just wanted to check in and see like, would this scavenger hunt method work, and I think it has worked. I'm really happy with this. The only thing I'd say I didn't get from the back of the book was the age of the characters. I did expect them to be a bit older than what they are. Like, they're in the middle of this bank heist. I did expect them to be a bit older, but they are very much viewed by everyone around them as kids still. So that is the only kind of thing that I'm like, oh, like, I don't think it's the end of the world. Like, I don't think it negates from the book. I just feel like maybe it should be more clearly stated, because it did take me 5, 6, 7 chapters to kind of really wrap my head around like what these characters were, like what age they were and all that, because I just was expecting different from reading the back. But yeah, really, really enjoying it, really liking it. Like our characters, like the side characters, like the flashbacks. Like, if you look at the side here, all of the grey sections throughout the book, I don't know if it's actually picking it up on camera, but in person you can see the difference in the 2 page tones. The grey sections are all flashbacks and depicting these different people that she's had to be throughout her life, and we're learning a lot. I will definitely come back and check in when I finish this book, which will probably be tonight. We're about to head out, so I just thought I'd do a quick check-in before I end up reading more. So yeah, that is what I'm thinking so far, and I'm really happy that I've ended up with this one. Okay, so turns out I never did my final update for The Girls I've Been. I'm sat here editing the video, then there's no final clip. So hello, here we go. I finished this a few days ago now, so it's not like super fresh in my mind, but it is still the last book that I've finished, and I did really, really enjoy it. So I ended up giving it 4.5 stars on Goodreads. I've rounded it up to 5. I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed it, and I had a lot of fun with it. We kind of have 3 main characters. Like, one of them is a proper main character, Nora, and then we have like 2 others that are like there-ish. And I really liked all of them. We got backstory for all of them. We really learned a lot about them, and not just about them as like individual, but also their friendship and how they're like weave together and work together. And yeah, it also dealt with a lot of like deep, like very serious topics, and I think it did really well to do that for like a YA book. It spoke about things in a way that I feel like as a younger person reading this you'd be okay and comfortable reading, but it still dealt with those like darker things and those more difficult topics. So yeah, I think it did really, really good. And yeah, I honestly really enjoyed this. I'm a little bit disappointed that it's a standalone. Like, I definitely would like to learn more and know more about the future, but I really liked how it ended, and I'm really happy with it. So yeah, overall I would say that this scavenger hunt technique of picking books really works, or at least it works this time. I might do this again in the future if I ever struggle to pick a book again. Obviously for this version I picked a few books off my shelf and just chose Winterkeep for like the first prompt. But I could easily choose a different book for the first prompt and it'd take us in a completely different order. So yeah, I think I might do it again at some point. Maybe another time I feel like I could be going into a slump, because I just think it's really fun and really interesting. So yeah, I do hope you enjoyed the video. Please do give it a like if you liked it. Subscribe down below if you'd like to see more content like this, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!